Okay, I'm back again, and this time is with another mod update for my Kraton MT. Okay, so this thing has definitely been a journey. I mean, I got it when it first came out over a year ago. Been messing around with it ever since. Then changed form several times and upgraded the hell out of it. Then de-upgraded the hell out of it. And then re-upgraded the hell out of it again. So now, even though after all that time, literally one of the first things that I did to it was change out the turnbuckles. Yeah, I started to change out the turnbuckles because they kept on breaking and bending, and well, the ends would collapse and all this other stuff. So for the longest, they've had these on there, the steel rod ends, and they are awesome. I mean, they can't break. They're pretty much just the best thing ever. But the turnbuckle isn't. Yeah, as you can see, this one is bent. Kind of bad. So the turnbuckle, it breaks, and yeah, it can't hold up to the steel at all. So literally, I needed to figure out, maybe I should get another turnbuckle. And I did. So, let me get this thing. Yeah, it's on the X-Max. Yeah, X-Max. Anyway, this turnbuckle is hardened steel, and it's wonderful. But I started to think, if I put that on the Kraton, I'm gonna put this out while I get this out of the way. If I put that turnbuckle on the Kraton and get out there and just start ripping around with it, there'll be absolutely no give on the arm except for the lower arm itself, because the shock isn't going anywhere. Bulkheads aren't breaking since the whole thing was aluminum and whatnot. Yeah, the bulkheads ain't going anywhere. Shock tower isn't going anywhere. The RPM arm is flexible as all hell, so it'll flex and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, the only thing that could happen to that hardened steel turnbuckle is that it might bend. It's not gonna break. It'll bend. So yeah, and I mean, instead of this thing breaking and bending and going crazy, I wanted to at least try another solution for this turnbuckle. And I started to look around me, and I saw that I had that 1/2-inch thick nylon pipe, and I'm like, yeah, they make rod ends with the threaded rod ends, so why don't I try the M6 threaded rod ends, the males. And yeah, I do have both the left and the right. Yeah, I actually do have it marked on the turnbuckle, left and right, so that I can actually have the nylon, which is this, adjustable. As you can see, there's marks, but I've adjusted it on the actual arm itself. Yeah, and another thing about this nylon is that the weak part of it is actually in the center. You can cut this with one of those pipe cutters, and you can cut it and cut it and cut it and cut it and cut on it until it reaches the very center, like right where the turnbuckle is, where I drilled it out. It'll reach the center of that, and then it'll snap. But it's not going to snap until you reach that center. So the weak part of the nylon rod is in the center of it, the very center, where obviously the extrusion process then smashed down the components of the inner of the nylon so much that it's a little compressed. When it gets down I mean, it's actually not so compressed when it gets to the center of this. So all the strength in this nylon rod is literally the first, like, maybe, I want to say around 1/8 of an inch all around. And then it loses strength as you get toward the center. So drilling it out isn't going to make it lose any strength. And plus, even if it does, this rod itself, I want the rod itself to be the weak point. I want the rod to snap and break and bend and do all the heck it want to do, because I can just cut another one. Cut it out. 3 minutes later, I got another gone rod. It better stay on the table. Yeah. So, yeah, I got the M6 rod ends, left and right. I have a 120 millimeter nylon rod in the rear, and 140 in the front. And no, it's not rubbing up against anything, and the whole system is free, and as you can see, it's doing what it's gonna do. So anyway, well, it looks great as it is right now, but obviously I can go and rip the thing and destroy it. But since I done broken so many of these damn things, I think I just might want to figure out just what I want to do next with it. I mean, I do have the steel version of this coming. Yeah, it's a steel M6 tube. But I don't think I actually want to use it, especially for the front. I want the front to have some flex to it, especially with these little nose darts and stuff that can really, I mean, the arms are flexible as all hell. But if this isn't flexible as all hell, when the arms go to flexing and whatnot, this thing stays as perfectly straight as it is and not giving at all. It's going to bend. No matter what kind of rod end, no matter what kind of turnbuckle you have on there. I mean, the stock ones is going to break. The hardened steel ones, they'll bend. But, yeah, I just wanted to try something different. I mean, with this truck, it's literally been a cacophony of just replacing, breaking stuff, replacing stuff, breaking stuff, replacing stuff. And I never, ever even think about replacing stock for stock. If I'm just going to sit up here and constantly replace these stupid turnbuckles, I might as well just go and just change them out completely. Yeah, and with the rod ends, I only broke them once, and that was it. Done. No more. Not playing with that junk. Bent the shocks. Done. Let's see. Actually, the diff was the worst thing. I ripped up like maybe 2 fronts and 3 rears, the internals, but there was absolutely no aluminum cup available to replace that. And now, yeah, I finally have the GPM in it, and I just got the Arrma cup that I'm going to put in the front and the rear of this. So, yeah, no more of that. That's done. Chassis, you don't want to know where the hell my chassis is. That thing looks like a damn pretzel in more places than one. Yeah, I was only on the stock chassis for maybe a month before the M2C came out. But that thing, oh my God. Even in the month that it was in, it was all twisted. And I had a big rear drive bone because of it. Oh my God. I mean, this thing has been through some stuff. But it is what it is. I mean, that's what it is when it comes to RC. You buy a car, RTR, roller, or whatever, and you take it out the way it is, and you trash the thing, and you start upgrading it. Well, there's absolutely no point whatsoever to replace a stock part with a stock part unless there is nothing to replace it. Because if you broke the stock part, Why the hell are you just going to put it back on the car so you can break it again? That's called money pits. And these companies love that. I mean, they don't really care about you buying a car. They care about you spending money on parts. I'll spend money on upgrades, but I'll put another damn stock part on this stupid car, because the only parts I've been breaking on this damn thing were the stock parts. That's it. Really. Like certain X-Max. The only parts I've been breaking on this thing is the stock parts. I mean, my wheelie bar is ridiculous, and my old one literally saved the truck from certain death. So, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this truck. I mean, it's pretty awesome right now, the setup that I got right now. But stuff can always change. I can always figure out something else to do. I still got that EXB and the Outcast to play around with. And both of those are being dogs right now. But if this thing is any indication of where I'm going with the other two, then yeah, they'll get like that sooner or later. But I do want to finish this thing out first. And it is definitely almost there.